10 senior high schools across the Central, Eastern, Western, Greater Accra and Volta regions have recorded COVID-19 cases. Following the report of the cases, parents and other stakeholders have called for the closure of second cycle schools. The National Communication Officer of the NDC, Sami Jemfi, at the party's Meet the Press series on Monday, warns of dire consequences.
Premature reopening of senior high schools by President Akufo-Addo without mass testing of students, teachers, and workers, as well as the failure to put in place and enforce appropriate safety measures in the reopening schools, which is leading to the spread of the virus among SHS students, is yet another major setback for our COVID-19 fight. Today, it is sad and annoying to note that apart from the disregard for COVID-19 safety protocols in our schools, reopening schools have become centers, in fact, hotbeds for political campaigns by the ruling New Patriotic Party, as was seen over the weekend when their national youth organizer, Henry Nana Boakye, led a team to campaign in some senior high schools in the Ashanti region.
At the same press briefing, the NDC, which accused the Akufo-Addo-led administration of paying lip service to the fight against COVID-19, also listed some initial mistakes the government made in attempting to manage COVID-19.
The 10 cardinal sins of President Akufo-Addo that have brought us to where we are presently. Number 1, President Akufo-Addo's refusal to close our borders and airports, as well as adopt containment measures on time, is the main reason why we find ourselves in this severe and alarming COVID-19 malaise. Secondly, ladies and gentlemen, government's poor management of the coronavirus alleviation program, including the misappropriation of relief funds, particularly free food and water distribution to the vulnerable, which led to the premature easing of lockdown restrictions, government's failure to adopt mass or community testing, and to resolve our inefficient testing regime is part of the reasons why we find ourselves in this contact tracers by the Akufo-Addo government, leading to strike actions by the poor workers who have placed their lives at risk, and those of their families who have placed their lives at risk, and those of their families, for our collective good. This is another major contributing factor to where we are now.
In the wake of COVID-19, government set up the National COVID-19 Fund to create a framework for private organizations and individuals to donate funds to combat COVID-19. 2 months after its establishment, more than 44 million Ghana cedis has been contributed, and the NDC is demanding accountability.
Governments must ensure accountability in the expenditure of COVID-19 funds. Let me repeat this for emphasis. Government must ensure accountability in the expenditure of COVID-19 funds. There is the need for an urgent special and forensic audit into all already expended COVID-19 funds to ensure probity and accountability.